Hi everybody, it is July 10. I just got this link from a subscriber who left it under one of my 5G videos. California passed SB 649, an unconstitutional bill that forcibly exposes neighborhoods to constant hazardous 4G, 5G microwave radiation. SB 649 would dramatically increase California residents' exposures to pulsed radio frequency microwave radiation. Over 110 California cities entered their formal opposition to SB 649 into public record prior to the vote. But, well, we know those quote-unquote elected officials are fascists, working for corporations, and in this case, working for the telecommunications industry. Listen to this. The Senate bill was passed Wednesday, a highly contentious bill. The bill will enable placement of powerful microwave radiation antennas called small cells on utility poles, street lamps, traffic lights, and street signs throughout California neighborhoods, as well as refrigerator-sized associated power equipment on sidewalks. You will be walking right through incredibly dangerous frequencies, 5G, millimeter waves, military frequencies, frequencies that are used for crowd control. They induce so much pain that you want to run away. That's 5G. So, according to scientists for wired technology, the new and unnecessary layer of ultra-high frequency antennas, potentially in the millions, will be located right outside homes and businesses as close as 10 to 15 feet from second-story windows. They will operate 24/7 and present significant biological and health risks to residents. Also, antenna emissions have been calculated on the basis of 6 watts of power, yet there is a potential to turn up the power to 3 to 500 watts with no monitoring required. Now, I have posted videos of our former FCC chairman talking about how excited he was to roll out 5G without any studies, without any studies of environmental impact, without any health studies. And note, over 200 scientists from 41 nations with expertise in the biological and health effects of radio frequency microwaves have appealed to the United Nations to protect humans and wildlife from wireless technology. And you can get to see those scientists by clicking on this link right here. It's a video on Vimeo. Vimeo? I don't even, God, I am so backwards. I am so not of this world. Can't even pronounce. Vimeo? Is that how you pronounce that website? Jesus. But, yeah. Here, we are concerned that members of the California Senate may be under the influence of the telecommunications industry, similar to what may be the case with the California Department of Public Health, which it was reported recently suppressed for 7 years public health warnings about cell phone risks. Yes, they are absolutely under the influence. A Harvard University report captured agency, how the Federal Communications Commission is dominated by the industry it presumably regulates, suggests that the FCC may be under the heavy influence of the wireless industry. We all know that. That's not a surprise. You know, they need 5G to get artificial intelligence perfected. Listen to this. This is Elon Musk.
So I think if we can effectively merge with AI by improving that the neural link between your cortex and your digital extension of yourself, which already, like I said, already exists, just has a bandwidth issue. And then effectively you become an AI human symbiote, and if that then is widespread with anyone who wants it can have it, then we solve the control problem as well. We don't have to worry about some sort of evil dictator AI, because kind of we are the AI collectively. It already exists, just has a bandwidth issue. It just has a bandwidth issue.
Yeah, a bandwidth issue. Well, that's why they're rolling out 5G. I hope that you watch this video, 5G, the elephant in your living room. I hope you circulate it. This is very dangerous, very, very dangerous indeed. So I just came across this article trying to understand this artificial intelligence and the connection with 5G. 5G cellular networks are the future of robotics. If robotics and cellular communication seem strange bedfellows, it's because the 5th generation of wireless 5G is the first to wirelessly address the need of such applications rather than just increasing data rates and expanding coverage like previous generations of wireless have. All right. This paragraph I'm going to read. You can read the entire article by clicking on the link below. The 5th generation of wireless technology will pave the way for a new generation of robots, some free to roam, controlled via wireless, rather than wired communications links, and exploiting the vast computing and data storage resources of the cloud. Armed with these capabilities, robots can be precisely controlled dynamically in near real time and be connected to people and machines locally and globally. In short, 5G will fully enable applications such as the factory of the future and many, many others that were previously beyond the capabilities of both cellular and robotics technology. If that doesn't scare you, 5G will enable robots to be controlled wirelessly. The frequencies coming out of these antennas will be controlling these robots. So, will the future of our police be robots? Are we looking at iRobot? Wasn't that movie? I think it was called iRobot. If you've not seen it, you should check it out. Robots pretty much take over and start trying to kill humanity, if I'm remembering that movie correctly. So this is the future. This is why they're rolling out 5G rapidly for artificial intelligence. And what did Elon Musk say again? Let's just listen to him one more time.
So I think if we can effectively merge with AI by improving that the neural link between your cortex and your digital extension of yourself, which already...
The digital extension of yourself. Linking the cortex and the digital extension of yourself. And
like I said, already exists.
It already exists. So, fortunately, Max Egan does cover what I have covered before, but let's listen to what Max has to say.
Kind of, we are the AI collectively. It already exists, just has a bandwidth issue. It just has a bandwidth issue.
Pay close attention to what he said there. What he said was that this interface already exists. It's just that they have to improve the bandwidth. They have bandwidth problems. So how might these bandwidth problems be improved? Well, in my 2012 film Transformation, I suggested this is going to be done through neural dust, through smart dust, and they were probably spraying this from the skies already. Well, have a look at this. Implantable neural dust. Precise wireless recording of nerve activity. These are the interfaces that they're talking about. He's even talking about being able to inject a vaccine into people, which would put a nanomesh over people's brains. And it's very interesting, folks. This is what they're talking about, an interface, a cortex interface, which will link your cortex directly up with the AI grid. How would that be achieved? And what if everybody doesn't want to do it? That's the question, because the neural dust that they're spraying everywhere, the smart dust, and smart dust is very, very dangerous stuff, folks. It can spy on your brain. There's been a lot of reports and a lot of studies that have come out regarding smart dust. And when you really look at this, folks, it appears that this whole AI grid that Ray Kurzweil and Elon Musk and everybody is talking about is simply being implemented without the knowledge of the people. But anyway, this smart dust is extremely dangerous stuff, folks, and there's a lot of people talking about it. There's a lot of people talking about how 5G is going to be doing a lot of really bad things. A lot of people talking about Tom Wheeler's speech, and a lot of people attempting to alert people to what is happening with this 5G grid. As I said, the real problem is that it uses a millimeter wave, and the millimeter waves are very much related to military projects. You've just got to go and search this for yourself. You're going to find a lot of information about millimeter waves, about 5G, and about military projects. But something else that is very interesting about this, and looking at the division in the independent media at the moment, mainly through the Flat Earth movement. And I know I'm going to get a lot of flack from flat earthers for saying this, but hey, I get a lot of flack from them anyway. But one might...
Well, you can click on the link and listen to that, the flat earthers. And, you know, why are we arguing about that when, my God, they are finalizing this grid that will imprison all of us. Now, let's say that we have breathed in that neural dust. We've got the interface in us already, and 5G comes out. Will they be able to control us like robots? There is that possibility. But just think, okay, so I've posted a lot of videos on 5G, the health effects, how dangerous they are, how they can use this millimeter wave to spy on everybody inside your home. As you're walking down the street, are you concealing a gun, whether it's plastic or metal? These millimeter waves will be able to detect that. They will be able to go right into your apartments, right into your homes, and spy on literally everything that you have in your home. But they will be able to wirelessly control robots that roam free. Not a pleasant world. So, you know, it's unfortunate that, and I do think that it's a matter of numbers, that we just don't have the numbers to get these people removed out of our local governments, out of our state governments, and take back our governments. We look, especially California. They have been taken over by fascists, and that's it. The people have no say in anything. And it's because an awful lot of people don't care, you know, and I guess they like their delusion that they're still living in, like their representatives are actually representing them. No, they're representing corporations, they're representing industries that are transforming rapidly the world, transforming rapidly our country, and creating for all of us a prison with this technology. So I hope that you share this information, because, you know, look, all right, many of us are getting older, we're going to be out of here, but Jesus, are we really leaving this to the younger generations?